Today, we're taking a look at the Mova Z60 Ultra Complete. This is actually the fourth Mova robot vacuum we've reviewed and the 123rd model we've tested overall. Our track record with Mova has been excellent so far, which isn't too surprising since they're a sister brand to Dreamy. Naturally, we're excited to see how the Z60 stacks up against the competition. This review was shaped in large part by the amazing robot vacuum community on Reddit, so stick around, you might just hear your question featured. We can't do these deep dives without your input and support. And to clarify, while Mova did send this unit over, the video isn't sponsored. As always, you'll get our unfiltered, honest thoughts. If you'd like to check it out for yourself, I've dropped a link in the description. As is becoming tradition, we invited the Reddit community to help shape this review, and you all delivered once again. Here's what you wanted to know in this edition of our Reddit Roundup. Danish asked about the maximum single threshold climbing capability, hoping it could handle 5 centimeters, and whether it avoids white cables and small socks. The Z60 can actually climb up to 8 centimeters, so you're covered at 5. For obstacle avoidance, performance is better on hard floors than carpet, but it did successfully avoid white phone cables both times we tested. We didn't have small socks on hand, but small toys were hit or miss. The barrel cap was too tiny and failed on both surfaces, while a Hot Wheels car failed on carpet but was avoided on hard floors. Far Concern wanted to know if the glossy finish is a fingerprint and fur magnet. The robot itself isn't glossy, its top is textured and the sides are matte. The base station is glossy and yes, fingerprints show up quickly. We haven't seen our dog's pet hair stick to it yet, but our guess is cats could make that a problem if they like lounging on top of it. 36 asked about water usage per full house mop and whether roller mops take more maintenance than spinning mops. In one full run, about 460 square feet of mopping with the wettest setting, deep water washing enabled, and a mop wash every 10 minutes, it used about 45% of the 4-liter clean water tank, roughly 1.8 liters. That left enough for another full mop, but not 3. As for maintenance, roller mops do have more surfaces to wipe debris from, but we found it negligible. The retractable cover is removable for easy cleaning. Youngstar asked about maintenance and navigation, given concerns with the V50 Ultra. So this is my 4th Mova robot, and I've never had maintenance or navigation issues personally. Not to say they don't exist, but it hasn't been our experience. H wanted to know about water leaks, mopping water usage, crumb pickup around chair corners, brush lift during mopping, carpet performance, and daily weekly maintenance. We've had no water leaks so far. At heavy water settings, it uses about 1 liter per 260 square feet. Crumbs around chairs and corners are hit or miss. I wish it would pause longer in corners with its brush extended. It performs above average on carpets and rugs, and no daily or weekly maintenance has been needed beyond refilling water. It handles fine dust on both carpets and hardwood crevices reasonably well unless that crevice is too deep. J-Dot asks about navigation on patterned carpets and shiny floors, stating that the V50 often misreads these. No issues for us on either patterned rugs or shiny floors. Obstacle avoidance still works better on hard floors than carpets. This is true across nearly all vacuums we've tested. I would say, depending on your floor type, I'd expect similar behavior with the Z60 that you're experiencing with the V50. Ro asked about plumbing kit support. Unfortunately, the Z60 doesn't support it. Catalina wanted to know about overall reliability and navigation, docking, dirt recognition, obstacle handling, mopping borders, and mop force compared to the Z50. So, with the small sample size of only 4 models tested, the Z60 covered 4.8 square feet per minute, right at about average. That's going to be near what the Z50 got as well. It never missed our dock, and dirt and obstacle recognition worked, but as always, that depends heavily on floor color and patterns, as well as the obstacle it's trying to avoid. Mopping borders are solid, much better than corners, and it pushes with 17 newtons of force, slightly under the Z50's 18 newtons. Hilo asked about pet hair performance, battery life, and navigating around furniture. It's excellent with both pet and long human hair thanks to its dual brush roller. Battery life is on the shorter side though. On max suction with carpet boost, it averaged just 359 square feet per charge compared to the average of 987 square feet across our sample size. Now keep in mind that's only 4 vacuums, but still telling nonetheless. That's the trade-off for powerful suction. It will really eat up that battery life. Furniture navigation is smooth, with adjustments available in the app for you to fine tweak. Adkey asks about how long a double clean with mopping takes and how adventurous the robot is in tight spaces. Flake added questions about small object detection. In a double clean test run on lowest suction with mop wetness at 15 and mop washes set by room, it took 15 minutes to clean 205 square feet using 16% of its battery. So that would be 100 square feet and 8% per clean, give or take. The robot is adventurous and lets you tweak its aggressiveness in the app. For small objects, the barrel lid failed on both carpets and hard floors, while a Hot Wheels car failed on carpet but succeeded on hard floors. Educational wondered about the mop cover on long ply carpets and odor after 2 weeks without cleaning. The cover doesn't fully seal the roller at the back, but in testing it didn't drag or make contact with our carpets or rugs. After 2 weeks of use, no odor was noticeable. Self-cleaning plus solution in the tank seems sufficient so far in keeping odor at bay. Flashy asked if it can clean grout. It did a decent job on spilled milk, but not perfect. We had some trace residue left in the grout. Wider or shallower grout lines would help. It's not a full scrub, but functional for light messes. A grout mode would be a neat feature if it could hang the mop over grout lines for a couple extra seconds. Maybe somebody could do that in the future. Ginger wanted to know about LED, light impact on battery life, nighttime, avoidance performance, and mop washing while charging. LED draw is negligible, no noticeable battery impact, but something we might want to consider testing for in the future. At night, obstacle avoidance works fine with no shadowing issues for us. When it returns to charge mid-clean due to low battery at 10% left, it does wash the mop immediately. Introduction asked if the Z60 heats water for mopping. It does not, and no claims are made otherwise. H followed up with another question about roller mop dripping and leakage. No leaks observed. If any did occur, they'd likely get wiped back up by the roller anyway. Only a dirty water tank leak would be a real concern, and that's not something we've experienced. Hot Pie asked if it navigates carefully or scratches furniture like the E28. Navigation is much gentler than the E28. You can even fine-tune collision avoidance in the app, reducing bumps at the cost of slightly slower cleaning. Bottom line, the Mova Z60 Ultra Complete is a powerhouse. It's got record-breaking suction, one of the best mopping systems we've ever tested, and an accessory kit that sets you up for months. It's not flawless by any means. We have concerns about the longevity of the mop cover as well as its length, and battery life drains fast at max power. But overall, it's a seriously impressive package that pushes robot vacuums forward. If you're after raw power and next level roller mopping, the Z60 is absolutely worth keeping an eye on.